Some candidates have great ideas for policy changes and improvements to their community, but end up underperforming due to lacking certain qualities. So here are 5 essential qualities that every candidate should have when running their election. Your pitch as a candidate is your argument why you're the best choice to be elected to office. Whether it's talking to voters, writing newsletters, or speaking at events, candidates are having to constantly pitch themselves. However, many don't know how to do the elevator version of the pitch. They're not clear in their thinking about what the thesis of their campaign is. Instead, they focus on the priorities. And I'll make a distinction between the thesis and the priorities. The thesis is essentially your one-sentence reason for why you're running a campaign, and your priorities are the specific projects that you'd like to accomplish during your time in office. An example of this in an election that I worked on is a race I ran for a nonpartisan candidate. His thesis was to take politics out of local government. Things had become too partisan, and he wanted to refocus our government back on local city issues. His priorities then would naturally follow suit in the pitch. After describing the thesis, his priorities would then be, well, I want to do X, Y, and Z within the community. And this again would relate to the thesis, which was bringing back a local focus to the city. So make sure you understand what your thesis is for your campaign. That's how you'll be able to get your message across clearly and quickly. Good candidates have good friends, and a lot of them. So much of running for office is socializing that a candidate that usually gets burnt out with that pretty quickly is not only going to struggle in the election, but also in the job itself. Having an outgoing nature and truly enjoying the social element of politics will help you tremendously. It's the cringiest part of any campaign, but unfortunately it's essential, and the candidate is the one that needs to do the heavy lifting. Keep this in mind, donating is not charity. Donors give money to make their lives better, not yours. This one is kind of a given, but I had to add it here. The more you know about the intricate details of your local government, its history, its policies, the easier you're going to be able to win arguments, debates, and convert voters. Often, candidates have a surprising lack of knowledge about their community. A candidate that knows their stuff can sniff out those weak arguments, correct the misinformation, and essentially just wipe the floor with their opponents. From working on other campaigns, I've realized how essential it is to have a candidate that can write well. They are the ones, in fact, that have the ideas for how to improve their community. So when the ideas come directly from the source, aka the candidate, it comes out much more clear, precise, and strong. When you have other people writing for the candidate, like the campaign team, the campaign staff, or other supporters and volunteers within the community, the message kind of ends up coming out muddled and a little unclear. This is because everyone's trying to basically mix their ideas with what they think the candidate's thinking. Having a candidate that can clearly express their vision for the community translates to precise messaging, which exponentially boosts the quality of everything within the campaign, from newsletters, direct mail copy, website content, advertisements, you name it. Precise messaging creates for a clear North Star that everyone on your campaign team can easily follow. Well, I hope this video was helpful to you in your campaign. Let me know in the comments what other qualities you think are important for any candidate. Don't forget to subscribe for more content all the way up until the general election, and I'll see you in the next video.